David here, Coastal Adventures, and we are today at the world famous Byron Bay. What we're going to do, we're starting our walk here from Clark's Beach. We're going to make our way through Wategos Beach, up to the pass, then we're going to go up to the lighthouse, and from the lighthouse we're going to be looking for whales, but hopefully we can also see whales over here as well. So looking straight out, those rocks directly out in front of us are called Julian Rocks. That is a great diving site if you love diving. That's where you'll see grey nurse sharks. It's a breeding area and a living home for grey nurse sharks. Some people call them sand tigers as well. But then we're going to head out there to the pass and Wategos, and then I'll just zoom in just a second, and straight up the front there, right in the middle of the screen, that's the Byron Bay Lighthouse, and we're going to walk all the way up to the top of the lighthouse. So let's go. So we're walking along Clark's now. I'll just look back behind us. That beach down there is called Main. So Main's maybe 500 to 600 metres just to the west of us. And we are going just to cruise around. We're on Clark's. We're going to go past Wategos, up to the pass, then up to the lighthouse to look for whales. So let's go. So we're at Byron Bay. This is the most easterly point in Australia. If you go any further east than the lighthouse, you're going to get wet. So let's just move around to the left a bit. So we'll go along this beach, and out there, that last rock you can see there, there's a little walkway up there. Hey Sports Cuba, how are you? So we'll walk up there and just have a look out. We can see some whales out there as well. We've got a windsurfer straight out there. Hey Bob, how are you? Or AABB, how are you? Yes, it is beautiful here. I just got out of the car and it was freezing cold with that wind blowing, but now there's no wind. So I'm starting to get a bit warm. But I'm sure it'll be nice and chilly once we get to the top. So if we just look out to sea, that's Julian Rocks. I'll just zoom in on Julian, so just watch this. These rocks are the home of the grey nurse shark. So the sharks live out there and breed out there. So if you ever go diving at Julian Rocks at Byron Bay, you are guaranteed to see grey nurse sharks. So I'll just zoom out a little bit and we'll come back around. So we're going to make our way over to that lookout just up there on the top of the pass. So we have some people on the right, they're just learning to surf. And these houses up here in the hills, just right on the beachfront, they're a couple of million each. So they're probably $10 to $15 million for those houses up there. I don't have a favourite Kanye song. To tell you the truth, I don't actually listen to Kanye West. I don't listen to many people from this era. I love the 80s, the 90s and the 70s music. That's what I like to listen to. And I love our homegrown Australian music here. But my favourite singer of all time is David Bowie. I'm a real Bowie fan. Vibes yo, and Dr. Bradano with a didgeridoo. Favourite Bee Gees song? It'd have to be Staying Alive. That's their most famous one. So we're just coming around the corner there, past the... Joseph, how are you? Favourite Kenny Rogers song? Nope, don't think I know him either. It's good to see you back again, Joseph. Had a good day yesterday with that live stream. You and Paul really helped me out. I'd like to thank you, Joseph and Paul, for yesterday's efforts. It was much appreciated. Tell me a few of his songs, Joseph, and I'll tell you if I know them. Is it the King of the County or something like that? I'm not quite sure. But it's so flat here, there's not one surfer in the water. There's one windsurfer just around there. Might be able to just see sail. Ned, how are you? It is beautiful here. So just in case you don't know, we're at, we've just passed, we started the walk on Clark's Beach at Byron Bay. We're now coming up to Wategos, and then we'll go around the corner to the pass, and then we'll head up to the lighthouse. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you're going to enjoy this. So when we get past the pass, we'll then go up the track. We'll go up to the lighthouse, which is the most easterly point in Australia. And then we're going to look for some whales up there. There should be a lot of whale action out there today. So, thank you for standing good. So yeah, that's our plan of attack for today. So hang around. I just took you on the scenic journey up there. I didn't want to drive straight to the lighthouse. I'd rather you see the beach. So there's actually a boat ramp up here right beside this rock. So this rock here, there's a boat ramp there, so people actually put their boats on the beach, the cars and their boats on the beach, and then they head out to Julian Rocks to go diving. So what's happened at the moment with the weather here? It's a rain today, but we've got this big wet front coming down from Queensland and a cold front coming in from New South Wales, and they're supposed to converge. How many bars do you have? I've got 4 bars of 5G, Joseph. Would you like to be the moderator today, Joseph? I'll put you in. There you go, Joseph. You're the moderator. Hopefully you wanted that job, otherwise I can cancel you, but we should be able to get a good view from up here. So let's just zoom in. You'll see the walkway. Human, how are you? Welcome back again. So that's the rock we're going up on, and you can see the steps going up to it. So that'll be fun. Where are the rocks? Go with gully. I'm not sure of the Byron Bay term down here. I'm from up at Fingal, from where we were yesterday, and I know they're the Gudgeonborough, but I'm not, just zoom out a little bit, I'm not really coerced on The Aboriginal clans. I know they're from the... I'm having a brainwave, a brain block. They're not the Minjambul nation. There's some nation down here, runs all the way from the Gold Coast down past Lismore and that. Yes, thank you for that, Joseph. Human. Human, you did such a good job yesterday. I'd like to add you as a moderator. So I've just added you, mate. Hopefully you don't mind. And you can talk the channel up. So, if you don't know where we are at Byron Bay, the most easterly plum point of Australia. And we've just started at Clark's Beach. And now going through Wategos. And then we're going to go up to the pass. And then up to the lighthouse, the most easterly point in Australia. And we are going to look for whales. Hey mate. Yes, most people are good on this channel. So we've got a few people here at Wategos. Morning. Looks like one guy's going in for a swim. I've been out swimming this morning at Fingal. It wasn't as cold as here, that's for sure. Yeah, looks like people are coming down for a party, a picnic. So we're going to head up to these rocks just here. We'll go up and we'll get a view of Byron Bay and surrounds. So yesterday I told you about the rocks at Fingal being 23 million years old, and it all comes from the, sorry about that, it all comes from the Mount Warning caldera and volcano. So I'll just show you. That is Mount Warning there. That large one. And all those mountains you can see in the background was actually the whole volcano. And that's why it's the biggest volcano and caldera in the southern hemisphere. APW, how are you, mate? Good to see you. So that's the whole caldera, and it runs all the way down there. So all that, we'll go back onto this rock. I'll zoom you out a little bit. So, yeah, so it wasn't like a Mount Etna volcano. It didn't blow it up and cause destruction. This one just flowed nicely. And then the whole volcano just fell in on itself. And because we live in the shadow of the caldera and the volcano, the storms seem to come in from the west, hit Mount Warning, and then split and go around it. So it sends one side up to Brisbane, which is the capital city of the Gold Coast, Queensland, sorry. And then it sends the other side down through Lismore and down further south than here. So it's quite good that we don't get caught by any of the... I'll just zoom you out a bit, guys. There we go. So that's where we're going to. So yeah, we don't get the real bad storms here, luckily. So there's a few people heading up this way. So we are now at the pass, and that's the boat ramp where the people bring their cars and boats onto the beach. Thank you, Ivan. So Wategos is the next beach. So that's the one. I've actually stayed at the lighthouse. You can stay at the lighthouse keepers' lodges, and I've stayed up there with my family. So that was quite something. We actually like doing lighthouses all over Australia. So we'll just head up here. So we'll just wait for this couple to get up. They've got a little baby, but no, this rock's not an island. You can see it's very close to the beach. It looks like it has got water running right through it. So it runs right through. And then there's the boat ramp. Right, let's make our way up. The wind's starting to kick a little bit up here. Oh, there's nothing wrong with a bit of being scared of something, PW, but don't let it change your world, mate. Maybe take a Valium or something, hop on the plane, and then you can do short trips. So where are you actually from, PW, if you don't mind me asking? Alright, we're near the top. We'll just let these people get in front of us. So there's the view down there. 2 Wategos.
Pick it up a little bit.
So that swell that was supposed to arrive has sort of missed us. Finger was as flat as this morning. Alright. Keep going up.
Sorry.
Alright, we're at the top here. That's Julian Rocks. I'll just zoom in on it for you. Take a Valium, PW, you'll be fine. I used to be in the Air Force. Planes hardly ever come down unless the pilot turns the fuel off on takeoff like that area. So there's some ski tours, and those ski paddlers are going to paddle out to Julian Rocks as well. So there's 2 groups. That's true human. I've never been to a plane crash, but I've been to plenty of car crashes. Okay, we're out of the wind. Look at that view. And on this mountain just here, on that little edge of the headland, there's the walkway up to the lighthouse. And we have some kids over here climbing up the track. Maybe they should have a parent with them. Hey Aziz, how are you? Yes, thank you, Human. Welcome everybody to this live stream. Oh, we've got our spot. All right. Okay, so I got my beaches right. This is the pass. And it goes all the way around the corner to Clark's Beach. And then around further to Main Beach. And just to the west of Main Beach, there's actually a shipwreck, and that's just off the beach, and people can swim out to it. And I've actually been there one time, and people were standing on the mast because there was a shark swimming around and around, and they couldn't get down, so they had to wait for the shark to move on before they could leave. So I'm just going to head back down. There's too many people up there. And the kids up there can actually see a whale. So we'll see if we can head around there. Hey Beatrice, how are you? As you can see, it's quite a popular spot up here. Down there, brave. So we've got one more beach to go, which will be Wategos, and then we'll go around the corner and then climb up the top and get to the lighthouse. So stick around for that. The lighthouse is actually the tallest lighthouse in Australia. It is 22 metres high and stands on a 95 metre high cliff. So that is the highest point, the highest lighthouse in Australia. No, I can't get around this way. Let's just have a look at this. Beautiful, hey? Alright, I'm going to have to walk up the road. Bear with me, guys. The tide's up a little bit and I can't get through there. I've never walked up this road before. I've always been at the lighthouse and just come out at Wategos. So just bear with me, I'll see if we can get some good viewpoints from up here. But all this is national parks, so you can't take anything from this area, flora or fauna. This is the car park. Yes, that rain was supposed to be here. It rained here last night, as is. Hopefully it holds off enough, because all my gear's back at the car at Main Beach, Byron. So if it starts raining, I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. Thank you, Human, for inviting everybody on and thanking them. All right, we'll just follow everybody else. It's a nice little walk through here. Still got heaps of internet, so shouldn't drop out. So they're the elders that lived in this Byron Bay. right. Okay, so you are here. All right, so we have to go up this track a bit. Stand by. All right, I'll make this as quick as possible. Still got heaps of bin in that. Stand by, guys. So, Joseph, you didn't tell me what your favourite Kenny Rogers was, or you didn't give me any to choose from. Was it Coward of the County? Something like that. Steep little climb. Okay, we're back out. Right. So that's where we just were, and I wanted to get around those rocks, but we couldn't get it past. Yes, it is beautiful here. All right, let's keep going up, guys. So there's Wategos. There's a rock sticking out in the middle of the track, and I've just kicked it, of course. Didn't hurt much. There we go, look at that view. So nice view of Julian Rock.